Hi everyone, and welcome to this training video. Today we're going to dive into a crucial part of vehicle maintenance, checking the charging system. We'll learn how to perform a voltage output test and correctly identify common issues like undercharging, overcharging, and no charge conditions. Before we get our hands dirty, let's talk about safety. When you're working with a vehicle's electrical system, always wear personal protective equipment like safety glasses and gloves. The battery contains corrosive acid and can produce flammable hydrogen gas. As a reminder, keep all sparks and flames away from the battery. Finally, make sure the area is well ventilated. Now that we've covered the essentials, let's get started. So what exactly does the charging system do? Let's look at the alternator. It is the heart of the system. It's driven by a belt and generates the electricity needed to power the vehicle's electrical components and, most importantly, recharge the battery. The voltage regulator controls the alternator's output, keeping the voltage within a safe and specific range, usually between 13.8 and 14.5 volts. Let's perform some standard charging system tests. We'll be using a digital multimeter, or DMM, for this. We will start with an open circuit voltage test. First, ensure the vehicle is off. We need to get a baseline reading of the battery's voltage. This is called the open circuit voltage. A fully charged battery should read around 12.6 volts. Anything lower may indicate a discharged battery. Now start the engine. With no additional electrical loads on, bring the engine to 1500 to 2000 RPM and watch the voltage reading on your DMM. A properly functioning charging system should bring the voltage up to roughly 2 volts higher than the open circuit voltage. This is a good indicator that the alternator is working. Let's go through diagnosing some common conditions. Scenario 1. Undercharge or no charge. If your reading stays at or near the open circuit voltage, you've got a no charge condition. If it's somewhere between the open circuit voltage and the proper range, you have an undercharge condition. Both, left unchecked, can lead to a dead battery. Causes include a loose or broken drive belt, a defective alternator, or bad wiring. You might notice slow cranking, dim headlights, or an illuminated dash warning light. Scenario 2, an overcharge condition. If your voltage reading climbs above 14.5 volts, you have an overcharge condition. This is bad news and can severely damage the battery, leading to electrolyte depletion and plate corrosion. It can also cause premature failure of light bulbs and other electrical components. An overcharge is most often caused by a faulty voltage regulator. This can also be caused by a voltage drop in the S-lead. When the S-lead has high resistance, or worse, if the circuit is completely open, the voltage regulator gets a false low reading. It thinks the battery voltage is lower than it actually is. In response, the regulator will try to correct for this perceived low voltage by telling the alternator to increase its output. This drives the alternator to a full field or maximum output state. Scenario 3. Current output test. While voltage is a great start, a current output test provides a more complete picture. This requires an inductive amperage clamp. We will clamp it around the alternator's output wire to measure the amps the alternator is producing, especially under load. This helps confirm if the alternator can meet the vehicle's full electrical demands. Always consult the manufacturer's specifications for the correct amperage ratings. Scenario 4. AC voltage. A healthy charging system should have a very small amount of AC voltage, known as ripple voltage, typically less than 0.5 AC volts. This AC ripple is normal and doesn't affect the system. However, when one or more diodes in the rectifier bridge fail, they can leak AC voltage into the system. This corrupted power or excessive ripple can cause a range of serious electrical problems. Intermittent electrical issues, flickering lights, battery damage, and even noise in the audio system. A whining sound in the radio that increases with engine RPM is a classic sign of bad diodes. To perform this test, you set your multimeter to the AC voltage setting and probe the battery terminals with the engine running. An AC voltage reading of over 0.5 volts is a strong indicator of a faulty alternator rectifier. Testing for AC voltage is a simple yet powerful diagnostic step that can save you a lot of time and help pinpoint the root cause of a charging system failure. And that's a wrap. By following these simple steps, you can quickly and safely test a vehicle's charging system. Understanding the difference between a good charge, undercharge, and overcharge is a key skill for any technician. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.